Congressman Jim Jordan is with us. Fox News contributor Sarah Carter, former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino. Congressman, am I missing anything here?
No, you're not. And the central player in this entire drama, Sean, is the guy you identified, Peter Strzok. The first batch of text messages, he talks about the insurance policy in case the American people make Donald Trump president. This latest batch, he talks about unfinished business. I unleashed it during the mid-year exam, which was the code name they had for the Clinton investigation. Now he says I need to finish it and fix it. 4 minutes after that text message, he sends another message to Lisa Page where he says an investigation that leads to impeachment. If that doesn't go to their entire motive, their entire plan, what they had in store, and the animus they had for President Trump, I don't know what does. And never forget, as you pointed out in your monologue, Peter Strzok was the key guy in the Clinton investigation. Interviewed Mills, interviewed Abedin, interviewed Clinton. He was the guy who changed the exoneration from
Are we going to get the truth, Congressman, or are we going to get to the 1 yard line and it dies? We don't get it. In other words, we don't get.
You can see it building.
What's that?
You can see it building. Yeah, you can see it building amongst the members of Congress. 200 members of Congress. I've read that memo. Guess what? I bet the score is 200-0 in favor of releasing it. Because this is the kind of thing that is so wrong when the FBI says, think about this, Sean. FBI's investigating you. And you lose important documents, or you lose text messages, or you delete emails.
Bring me a cake with a file because I'll be in jail. Bring me the cake.
No kidding.
All right, let me go to Sarah
That's
Carter.
What drives Americans crazy.
Sarah, it has been almost a year since you and John Solomon broke the story about the warrants at Trump Tower, the investigation. Look at where we are today. Your thoughts, and where are we going? I hear this is just the tip of the spear.
This is just the tip of the spear, Sean. Look, right now we have Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, but they were reporting to someone. We're focused on them with good reason. But think about the people they were reporting to. I want to know what Andrew McCabe, who's the deputy director, was texting to others, how he was involved in it. James Rubicki, who just left the FBI, and now we know McCabe is leaving in March. There is so much more to this story, and the unmaskings. And Director Brennan, former Director Brennan of the CIA.
Yeah, Samantha Power unmasking 300 people. Great.
Yes.
Where did
Susan
that power
Rice.
come from?
And, well, yeah, where did that come from? And now she says, she told Trey Gowdy that someone signed those unmaskings in her name.
I'd like to know who then.
That.
Let's find out who was impersonating the UN ambassador and that were unmasking Americans. You know, fundamentally, Dan Bongino, I am really, this 5-month gap, this is so much bigger than 18.5-minute gap of tape in the Watergate tapes. 5 months, the most critical time period. With your experience in law enforcement, the Secret Service, the new NYPD, are we able to retrieve those forensically? I don't believe they're lost.
Sean, let me tell you something, and I'm willing to put my credibility behind this on your show tonight. Those messages aren't lost. I absolutely believe this is some kind of a canary trap to out leakers again. We've seen this pattern before. False information put out there to catch people leaking information. We saw it on the Don Trump Jr. WikiLeaks story, with the Deutsche Bank story. We also saw it with the Mike Flynn story. Now, let me just say something to you here. That 5-month period is critical, because that's also the 5-month period where this Logan Act conspiracy, or what I've been calling a reverse engineering of a crime, happens within the DOJ or the FBI. Listen to me. Make no mistake on this. Donald Trump was set up. This was a sting operation the entire time, and this Logan Act conspiracy to hit Mike Flynn on while they were listening to his calls was a legal patina or a cover.
That was a perjury trap. I bet my life on it, and it was illegal, the information they had beforehand. All right, Sarah and Congressman, when are we going to get the memo? When do we get it, Congressman?
I think soon. I'm hoping even next week. I know I talked to Chairman Nunes. He's committed to making sure the committee calls its hearing, has the vote, and then we start that 5-day process. And I believe, frankly, the White House will give us the thumbs up right away. If that passes the committee with a majority vote, I think President Trump will say, let the American people see it.
Sarah, are we going to
Congressman Jordan, yes. Yeah, he definitely brought up what I was hearing as well. There will be a vote next week. That's what I've been told. And then after that, it goes to the president, and I'm sure he will allow that to go public.
And it's only
we'll get to see the memo.
I hear there's a lot more even coming behind that memo. To both of you, glean that
Yeah.
from what you heard. Yes. Okay.
I think there'll be more memos, Sean.
Wow.
Sean, here's the other thing that I think is important. Why didn't Rod Rosenstein, when he testified just last month in front of the House Judiciary Committee, why didn't he tell us they were missing text messages?
Wait a minute, did Rod Rosenstein, exactly, bring him back. And did he extend that FISA warrant? Do you know that, Congressman? Did he extend that?
I can't get into who signed what, and that's part of this. I just can't get into that. But
My guess is he did.
Rod Rosenstein came and testified. He was asked about the text messages because that was the day before he testified was when we got the first batch of the Strzok Page text messages. The FBI turned them all over to the Inspector General.
He went into
Why didn't he tell us that they were missing
office
then?
begging not to release any of this that constitutes the memo. Dan Bongino, last word.
Sean, don't discount the name John Carlin either within the DOJ. He knew what was going on here in conjunction with Sally Yates, and this is the connection, I think, to the White House on this. Don't discount that name. He left under very suspicious circumstances.
By the way, that's another point in the timeline, Sarah, I forgot to mention.
Yeah, it is an important point and a crucial point, but I think an even bigger point now is that Radcliffe wants to interview Comey, interview Carlin, interview Sally Yates. Let's find out what was going on with them, and I think we'll start to see the story unravel.
All right, guys, amazing work, all of you. We really appreciate it.